Park is home to plenty of big cats. There are 18 lions in 2 different prides, plus of course the 4 young cubs who are grown fast. And there are also 4 Amur tigers. But soon another big cat is coming to the park. In fact, not 1, but 6 of them. They are cheetah, and they are the fastest land animal in the world. In the series, we follow the head of park, Jon Cracknell, to South Africa, as he picked out the 6 cheetahs to start a new breeding programme.
Cheetah are one of the few cats that really need zoos working together to look after them for the future. Bringing them into Longleat means that we have populations not just located in the country of origin, but dotted around the world.
The cheetah needs help. After years of persecution by farmers, they are now a threatened species. So, having breeding groups in other countries is one way of helping to save them from extinction in the future. And today is the big day. Jon has come to the Hertzspreit Endangered Species Centre to collect the cats destined for the safari park. The centre specialises in cheetah. It takes in orphaned or injured animals and breeds them for release back into the wild and for animal collections around the world. The man in charge of the move today is wildlife vet Dr. Charles van Niekerk. He's briefing the veterinary team about how the day will go.
First, we're going to mobilise them. We're going to draw some blood from them for some blood tests and so on that need to be done, and then they will leave.
Christo Schreiber is the centre's curator of animals. He's getting the big cats ready in smaller pens so the vet team can begin.
It's quite an important day. I mean, this is what we're striving to achieve all the time, is to breed cheetahs and then to send them all over the world. I just hope someday we'll have some offspring at Longleat and then they will be spread over the world, and so we can just carry on and carry on.
Sending captive bred cheetah around the world may seem strange, but it's the only way to protect the species should it become extinct in Africa. It's going to be a big day. Charles and the team will be getting 6 cheetah ready to travel back to the UK. All of them have been bred here in captivity. None are taken from the wild.
Basically what we're going to do is anaesthetise each individual cheetah, have a look at them, make sure they're healthy, make sure they're fit, and to make sure we're happy for them to be crated and flown all the way back to England.
This has to be a military operation. The drugs they'll be using are safe for big cats, but would kill a human.
It's a technique called crushing. We have 2 ways of injecting anaesthetic agents. One, we can shoot them with a dart gun, which has got stress and it's got risk of breaking bones in an animal like a cheetah, or we can temporarily restrain them using what's called a crush cage, and effectively using sticks here just to restrain them so we can hand inject quickly.
It's time to get started. It's 7 a.m. in the morning and the temperature is already rising. By midday, it could easily reach 31 degrees centigrade. The first cheetah is called Trader. The team use sticks to help secure him so that Charles can inject the anaesthetic. Now the team must wait to allow the drug to take effect. It's a tense time. As a vet himself, Jon is well aware of the dangers.
We've got a very experienced clinician in the form of Charles, but there's always some risk with any anaesthetic programme that we introduce.
Finally, after a few minutes, Trader goes down and Charles can go in to check him over. He places a towel over his eyes to protect them from the bright African sun.
This is Trader, the first cheetah of the morning. At the minute we're just doing the health checks. So we check the eyes, we check the teeth, we make sure there's no problems on the outside of the body.
It's a tense time. Any problems and Trader won't be able to come to the safari park.
So Charles is listening to the heart now. He does this as part of the health check. He wants to make sure it's functioning properly, and he also listens to the lungs as well.
Okay, Jonas, she's fine, eh? She's looking good from a clinical point of view. She's as good as we'll get.
It's a big relief,
Step.
but there are still 5 more to catch. And as we'll see, things don't always go according to plan. Join us later to see what happens when a cheetah gets out of control.